I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again. Vindicator.
All must serve.
Our supplies dwindle by the second. Great Serpent, save us.
What do you want?
Yes?
I hope he's okay. I'm so worried. Oh! Is he in trouble? Ever since his last letter, I've been so worried. I don't know if there was one thing, but he was mentioning zealots and people talking bad about him. It was just a whole basket full of worries, but not a lot of details. No. I'd held on to hope he was still alive. But the last time I spoke to him, he said if anything ever happened to him, he'd leave something for me. In the usual spot. I've been thinking about going there, but... The spot he mentioned was under the meat house. It's where I used to hide when we played hide and seek. I have a key here. Do you think you can check and see if he left anything? Yeah, I think I want to know. Thank you. If you find anything, let me know. I'll be here.
I am hungry.
I'll make the deposits into your accounts. Your family will be taken care of for generations to come.
And the thief?
Oh, we'll have a mountain of evidence linking them to the crime. Don't you worry. Especially after you convince them they need to visit Jondar's Rest. It's the same as when I put the supplies on hold. You make it seem like it's their idea to help the zealots, when in reality, we're just setting them up to take the fall.
You seem pleased.
I've waited a long time for this one. I can't wait to see the look on his face. Or his corpse. I'm not sure. Anyway, good job. You've served me well, but it's time we part ways. Fish and guests, as they say. I've only got one more task for you before our business is concluded. Something to really nail down your house as the bad guy.
And what's that?
I want Kisrani Dulkev dead. And I want you to convince your boss to order the hit.
What? I do that and I won't make it out of the city alive. It's a suicide mission.
Is there a problem?
Just make sure my sister is taken care of.
We have done our best to allocate the necessary supplies for the device being built.
Were our sins really so great that we deserved this?
Move. No loitering.
I'm in over my head.
Your work here is appreciated. Greetings.
Proceed.
Great servant, please.
Look at all that! Hero dust just pouring out of your hands.
I miss being able to play with my friends.
Good. Let me know if something else occurs.
Did you find my brother? Is he okay?
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear...
Did you find my brother? Is he okay? I had a feeling that's what happened. It's not like him to leave and not say goodbye. I need some time alone. I'm sorry. I need some time to process this. But thank you.
sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to subject us to this.
You've been busy, Vindicator. Of course, you've managed to piece together this case at a pace I did not anticipate. That is a credit to you as an investigator. But before you proceed into that room, I must ask, do you have the proof you need? Is it solid? Maybe so. But once a suspect has been established, it can be like pulling a loose thread. The rest comes undone rather quickly. So let us speak frankly for a moment, if we may. I've been thinking about the events of the past few days, and I have some thoughts. The speed at which things have unraveled, it makes me wonder how much of this outcome has been orchestrated. Of course, I am not denying my role in all this. Yes, I approved to have the supplies rerouted. And yes, I ordered that they be directed to the zealots. But the murders, the violence, these were not directives I had ordered. If I am guilty of anything, it's being a rubber stamp. I offered to provide her a security detail, but I had arranged the assignment through my ward Okim. In fact, even my work with the zealots was all done through him. Can be broken. United with House Malin, we can rebuild Dazra as the industrial and military force it was during the Serpent's crusade. Which is why I ask that you listen to my proposal. Let me go. Allow me to continue my efforts discreetly for the betterment of House Varun. We'll have to burn that location regardless. I imagine Tavina has likely sent her inquisitors to clear the place anyway. I trust you'll understand if I don't reveal the location of their next hideout. You said so yourself. My ward, Okim, was deeply embedded in this operation, and thus serves as the perfect suspect. He takes the fall, and I continue with my operations unabated. You disappoint me, convert. Why should I willingly confess and ensure my death? I'd much rather argue my case in front of my peers. I don't know what evidence you've gathered, but without anything concrete, it's your word against mine. We shall see which one carries more weight.
From what I hear, we got our man. From what I hear, we got our man.
It's your word against mine. We shall see which one.
Thank you all for coming. I think we can all agree that the charges for this crime are quite serious. Theft of supplies, aiding the zealots, and the murder of my cousin. Which is why it comes with great shock that evidence points to a member of House Kadik as the thief.
Based on what evidence? House Kadik does not deal in trade. Your house does.
I would not be making this claim without sufficient cause, nor is House Dulkef the bearer of this information. Vindicator, the floor is yours. This slate lists you by name, Envoy. What do you have to say for yourself?
Is this what you called me to your office for, Kisrani? This is an absolute disgrace to your department.
You haven't answered my question, Mujin.
Nor should I have to. A single slate, which I might add is likely fabricated, is not enough to prove anything.
Is that so, Mujin? Or do you deny the words you yourself wrote?
I absolutely deny it. My computer has obviously been tampered with. This is clearly not enough evidence to even consider me a suspect.
Oh, you didn't know? We have piles of evidence, ship departure records, signatures, the works. And of course the kicker, Kisrani's would-be assassin.
Security has identified him as Okim Kadik.
Well, that's your ward, Mujin.
In fact, if I were you, Envoy, I would think long and hard about submitting to the guard peace.
That was satisfying. Now, that's satisfying.
Ukaru was family, and I would not have been able to rest if I knew the thief had not been brought to justice. It's a well-known secret that Mujin was not a popular member of House Kadik. I suspect he may have operated independently, and Elder Razma will likely deny any involvement. The guard will move him to lockup. You can visit him if you like, so long as he cooperates. A grim reality is, it's unlikely he will be there long. Aiding the zealots is a crime punishable by death. There are typically no exceptions. Add to that the murder of a state official and, well, he'll be lucky if his death is swift. My thanks are yours. You had no personal stake in solving my cousin's murder, yet you did so with diligence and aplomb. For that, you will be well rewarded.
I've also handed over everything we have at House Vithal regarding the case. Who knows what other crimes we can uncover while poring over the evidence.
Your diligence is appreciated, Warden. And if there's nothing else you'd like to discuss, I think we can bring this case to a close. Well, any additional evidence is always helpful. Let's have a look.
I'll make the deposits into your accounts. Your family will be taken care of for generations to come.
Davina, is this you?
What? Where did you get that? That sounds nothing like me.
Listen to it. It's your voice.
And your point is? Even if you can prove that's me, which you can't, you can connect me to the supply thefts.
In other words, not only did you try to have me killed, if not for you, my cousin would still be alive. Guard, escort the warden to lockup. I think the guard captain will be very interested in the contents of this slate.
You can't be serious! Haskadik is to blame here, Kisrani. I had nothing to do with this.
Warden, I'll ask you one time to come peacefully. I won't ask again.
Fine, but this isn't over.
On the contrary, Warden, I believe it is.
Did I say we were going to be fast friends? Enemies. I meant enemies.
Jinan's breath. I had no idea. How did you even discover all this? My cousin was always one step ahead. It seems that was the case even in death. Without you, not only would we The case is all but closed, in my opinion. But in the interest of due diligence, we are monitoring the flow of supplies much more closely. Any package put on hold must be approved by at least 2 executors. Oh, really? I'm sorry. It's just, given all that's happened, it's been so long since I had a normal conversation. I'm not even sure I remember how. But all right. I was born into it, you might say, as all in House Dulkef are. Now, I was fortunate enough to get the spreadsheet gene, as they call it. Some people enjoy a good wine, others music, but I am at home with a well-organized table. More determined than ever. Dazra's problems are many, but they can be solved. You are living proof of that, no? Thank you for looking into this for me.
Great Serpent keep you.
I do hope this thing being built will not have any harmful side effects.
I do hope that the Great Serpent has a plan for me.
Acknowledges my existence. If they do, it is with scorn. And yet, here you are, speaking with me as if I were a person. What do you want with me? Who sent you? I am not welcome in Dazra. Guards demanding my removal is about the only acknowledgement I garner. The details of that commotion, however, do not presently concern you. If that is true, we should continue this conversation elsewhere. Meet me at my shack outside of Dazra. You cannot miss it. We will get to know each other well, just not here. My home is away from prying eyes and judgment. I do not wish for people to disparage you for associating with me. Good. I look forward to having a real conversation. First one in months.
something's out there. How intriguing. You're there, back.
Come, please, sit with me, so that we may continue our prior conversation. Sure. Not much of a home, but I have no alternatives at the moment. Then, let us rectify that now. Please, sit.
You got this, my captain!
Does the name Kozlov brutal, sadistic one at that? His love of violence has eclipsed any supposed dedication to the Serpent's crusade. He kills simply because he enjoys it. And I was his right-hand man. 3 months ago, I gave up that life, swearing to never go back. You deserve to know who you are speaking to. And it is no secret. The people of Dazra refuse to speak to me due to my past. And who can blame them? As painful as it is, I do understand them. But I hope to one day earn their trust. I understand yours. This will be your last mistake! Hello? May the Great Serpent keep us safe. Need something?